Hey, 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 it's your girl, Deborah B. Hamilton, your relationship and intimacy coach. Hey, hi, everybody. I hope everybody is having a great night. I wanted to hop on here because I just thought that this was an interesting topic, especially because we're all married in this group. We sometimes have to deal with family and friends and sometimes gurus telling us when we're having problems in our relationship to just give up, let it go, call it quits. You don't have to take this. However, I want you to think about that. I want you to think about, have you, first of all, have you heard it, right? Has someone ever told you that? Has someone ever told you to just get over it and that you don't have to take that and life is too short and all these different things that family, friends, and gurus tell you instead of giving you solutions to your relationship. And that's what I'm all about. I'm all about giving you solutions to your relationship, how your relationship can be better because of the solutions that I have for you. I don't know about you, but I'm freezing. I keep freezing up, so I'm hoping that I'm not freezing up with you guys tonight. But I wanted to just share a couple of thoughts with you to really help you to think about these types of situations where you feel frustrated, you don't know what to do, you're having these conversations with your friends and family, you're talking to gurus, you're reading articles, and the thing that's happening today is just give up. Find somebody else. Go do you, right? The question becomes, where you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Have you even thought about it? Have you come up with a game plan of what you're gonna do, right? Will your friends and family be there to help you through your process, right? Great question, right? Well, do they have the tools? Instead of telling you to leave and you don't have to accept that and life is too short or whatever, what are they doing to help you stay in your relationship? I just want you to think about that. What are your family and friends? What are the articles, the YouTubes, and what are they doing to help you stay in your relationship? Very important for you to think about that because the whole goal of being married is to stay married. We didn't decide that we're going to marry someone and then decide when it gets rough, when it gets tough, that we're going to say, I don't want to do this anymore. Instead of saying, what can I come up with to resolve the issues that we're having, right? And the other question about friends and family, and even the gurus, even some of the couples therapists, whatever, what does their relationship look like? Hmm. Are they happy? Are they still there? Have they left? What is their life like after they left? Because misery loves company, right? Misery loves company. So they really want you to be with them. So we really need to think about our circle of friends. We need to think about what people are telling us, but not only think about what they're telling us, but paying attention to what they are personally doing, right? What are they personally doing in their marriage, or did they just give up and quit? And that is something I don't want for you. I don't want you to give up and quit. I want you to say, my marriage is worth saving. My marriage is worth doing something that is going to get us to the other side, right? Have we counted the costs before we make a decision to leave? What is our game plan, right? What are we putting in place to make that decision? Do you really want to go? Sometimes we feel like we're just exhausted. We can't take it anymore. I don't know what to do. I'm sick of this situation. But deep in our heart, we really don't want to go. We really do just want to stay. We don't want to go. We just don't know what to do. I was there. I was in that situation where I was saying, I don't know what to do. I didn't want to leave. I wanted to stay, but I didn't know what to do. And that's when I took the time to do something for me. I dug deep for me. I figured out what I needed, what I wanted. I figured out what was best for me. I built myself up, right? And that helped me to stay in my relationship. That helped me to look at things from a different perspective than the way I was looking at them in the beginning. So instead of thinking about leaving, instead of listening to our friends and family and the gurus and the YouTubes and the books, whatever we're doing to figure out what to do in our relationship, we need to be looking for solutions instead. We need to be trying to figure out what can I do. And remember, we can only change ourselves. I say this a lot. We can only change ourselves. We can only do what we can do for ourselves. And that is what we should be focusing on. So, if you decide to leave, and I said where you're going to go, but think about it. However you are in this relationship, it's going to be the same way you are in another relationship if you don't make the changes that you need to make. So whatever you're doing now and you jump into another relationship, that relationship is going to be the same because you didn't change you. You didn't work on you. You didn't do the things that you needed to do to help you. And that's what I want you to think about. What can you do to help you? What can you do to look within yourself to help you to cope with what's going on in your marriage? And that's where I want you to focus. I want you to focus on you. And that's where my confident wife method comes in at because it focuses specifically on you, understanding the real you, making sure that you're going deep enough to prepare you for whatever struggles that you're going through in your marriage, to prepare you for being this confident wife that you've always wanted to be. And that's what my confident wife method is. It's all about showing you how you can be better in your relationship, helping you dig deep, helping you understand your wants, your needs, right? Even your beliefs. And the second one is understanding him, trying to figure out what makes him tick after you didn't spent all the time working on you, building yourself up, making sure that you are the person that you need to be. The next step is understanding him. And what does that look like? Because let me say this, if you're miserable, he's miserable too. If you're feeling lonely, he's lonely too. Because we're all human and we all want that connection. We all want to make sure that if we're married, we want to feel married. We don't want to be roommates. And that is like the worst thing because actually in my relationship, I was roommates for a minute there where it was like, yeah, we married, but we're not really doing anything with each other. We barely talking to each other. That's not what I want for you. What I want for you is to understand that you both need help. You both want to have this marriage that you when you got married and you said I do, that's the marriage that you want again. That's the marriage that you want to bring back because you were happy. You were satisfied in your relationship. So instead of looking for a way out, I want you to look within. I want you to look within yourself. I want you to do the work that you need to do. And I want you to also think about this. When you change, they will change. Remember that. Because sometimes, what do we do in a relationship? We feed off of each other, right? We go back and forth, feeding off of each other. And if we're portraying negative things, we're going to get negative things back. If they're portraying negative things, they're going to be getting that negativity back from you. That's how the dynamic works in a relationship. But if you're changing, if you're becoming this person that you've always wanted to be, guess what? They notice the change. They notice the change. They're happy with the change because it's no longer this type of relationship where you're going back and forth with each other and you're angry, you're upset. It stops because you're changing. You're not allowing that to be a part of your relationship any longer. You're building yourself up. You're becoming this confident wife that you always wanted to be. And so you're showing up differently. You're being the person that you always wanted. And you always said, I want to be this person. I don't want to stay in this crazy marriage. I don't want to have a crazy marriage. I want to have a wonderful, loving relationship. That's what I want. So I just want to get your thoughts, your feedback. How are you feeling? Do you feel like you have all the answers? Do you feel like you know all the solutions to what's going on in your relationship? Or do you need help? And I am here for you. And I say this all the time when I go live. I'm here for you. I'm here to help and guide and lead you. That's my purpose. My purpose in life is for you not to go through what I went through. It took me a long time to figure it out, but I have it figured out. And I want to share that with you. So let's have a conversation. Let's talk about how I can help you be this confident wife you always wanted to be. Let's talk. Let's see how we can work things out for you. Like I said, I'm here. I know all the tools. I know what to do. I've been there. I don't want to go through that again, never ever again. And I don't want that for you. And I really hope that you guys hear me because I want you to have a successful marriage. And I want you to understand that marriage can be amazing. My marriage is amazing because guess what? I did my work. I worked on me. And it took me years to get here. I don't want it to take you years to get here. I want you to fight for what you already have. I don't want you to feel like you need to leave or you're tired, you're exhausted, you don't know which way to go. Well, I'm here to help God and lead you to which way to go because I am here to make a difference in your life. I want you to have a conversation with me to allow me to guide and lead you in the way in which your relationship, your marriage can be unbelievable because it starts with you. It starts you changing you. No one else, just you. So come on, let's have a conversation. Let's schedule a discovery call. As I say, a marriage action plan. Let's have that conversation. Let's see how I can help you. Let me, like I said before, lead and guide you in the way in which you could be a happy person again, where you could just feel so good in your marriage again. And there's three pillars. I had mentioned two. The first one is understanding the real you. The second one is understanding him, crucial. And the third one is effective communication. And let me say this, if you're not effectively communicating, then you're not resolving the issues in your marriage. You're just pushing them under the rug, and they will resurface, and it does build up resentment. So you're going to want to know how to effectively communicate with your spouse so that you can change the way you talk to each other. You're going to learn what does it look like to create boundaries. You're going to learn active listening. Active listening is all about listening to understand, not listening to respond. And then we're going to be talking about comprehension. And comprehension is making sure that you understand what's being said and then making a decision on how you want to handle that. So there's so much to my program that I want you to be a part of. So again, let's have that conversation. Let's talk. Let me help you through your process. And if you have questions, comment on this video. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how I can help you. And again, that's what I'm here for. Deborah B. Hamilton, your relationship and intimacy coach. I hope you guys have a great night. Take care.